Good morning, Codger Biker here. This ain't Gucci, it's SW-Motech. Well, it's Father's Day here in the UK, and as you can see, the Cricket World Cup is a massive game, India against Pakistan, so I'll be enjoying that. Also, I'll be enjoying, hopefully, fitting this SW-Motech Micro Bag to the 790. But let's have a look, see what you get with it. It's brand new, bought it myself, gave it to my kids, and then gave me it for Father's Day. How's that work? So these things are not cheap, are they? I complain sometimes about my wife buying expensive shoes and handbags, but I have to say, these things ain't far off a Gucci. So it's been raining here for the last few days, almost constantly, so I had to cancel my trip, but hopefully I'm going to go this week. So I thought a tank bag might be a useful accessory to keep things in when you're on the motorway, in case I want to go and get something from the shop or whatever. So let's have a look what you get inside this micro bag. It's the smallest of the SW-Motech tank bags, and you can see because of the recess underneath it's not massive, but it's still better than nothing. Also, I don't really like huge tank bags, so I thought this one might not look too bad sitting on the tank of the 790 Adventure. So there's room for keys, puncture repair kit, sandwiches, a couple of drinks maybe, small drinks. And the way it fits, I think that is a waterproof bag, because it's not waterproof, so you put that over the top if it rains, obviously. I think the key to this is this plate here, which you, as you'll see later, we position where we think the bag would go on the bike, and then you drill through a template and fit the plate on the bottom, which clicks on and off the ring that fits on the bike. I will do a video about how I fitted the ring on the bike, only short, because it was actually more annoying than it should have been, a lot more annoying. But it's on the bike now, so let's move on and see how this goes. So I don't know if you can see that, but that fits underneath the bag, and that's the part that actually clicks onto the ring on the tank. And you can, there's quite a bit of adjustment about where you finally decide to put that as it sits on the bike, and you get a template with it, so show you where to drill when you decide where you want to position. So in preparation for the trip, fitted a top box which comes on and off. I hate those things, but needs must. The tank ring, which I'll do a video separately on, is on. The eagle-eyed amongst you'll notice it's on the wrong way around. There's a reason for that. It's because the fuel tank opens that way. The sat nav is in position and quite solid. I put a cable tie around there just to give it a bit of extra support. It's absolutely rock solid now. Still waiting for the SW-Motech bracket to come. So let's get on with fitting this tank bag. The only thing to consider really is that it doesn't get in the way of the handlebars. As it's such a small bag, it shouldn't really do. So looking at it, even though it's a small bag, there's not much room if you want to get full lock on handlebars. That's probably about the right position for it. It would go further forward, but it would hit the handlebars, so it looks to me like that'd be perfect in that position. So it's then a matter of judging whereabouts on the bag that would be. So it's certainly towards the back. Yeah, I'm actually going to fit that as far right to one end to give me maximum space. It doesn't overhang too much. Looking at it, I reckon it wants to be more or less at the back. Remember, the bag's the wrong way round due to the tank fitting. Okay, one good thing is that they seem to provide the drill bit for you to drill with, which is good. And there are 4 Allen type screws which will hold that to the bottom. So basically just a matter of drilling those 4 holes, fitting it and putting the Velcro flap over it, and then it should be ready to go on the bike. So there's the 4 holes. Let's hope I've done them at the right end when I get out there. Okay, so there's the bracket fitted to the bottom of the micro bag. You can see I've put it right to one end so that it's as close to the rider, because this bag has to go on backwards. You can see it's not got a massive amount of space inside. There's the screws. Oh, there's a zip pocket here, keep things in, mesh. There's a pull tie here, which you can fasten onto that loop and then press it on there, so you've got easy access to it. I'll do that in a moment, and then I'll try it on the bike. I've just noticed there's another zip there, so it looks like it unzips all the way around and perhaps lifts up a bit higher, so you can get a little bit more stuff in it. Try that in a moment. So there it is on the bike. You have a pull here, pull that, it comes off, press it and it clicks on. Handlebars, got full movement. There we are. Now let's try the zip here. There's an extra zip here. Yeah, with that zip undone, you get a little bit more space. Actually, virtually doubles the size of it, so that's quite useful. So that's that. SW-Motech Micro Bag. Okay. I've managed to pull that off the front a couple of times. I think you have to make absolutely certain that it's seated. So there we are. Let's have a look at what that looks like. The SW-Motech Micro Bag. We are now ready to transform ourselves into an adventure motorcycle for the road. When we get there, this will come off, this unhooks, and I will be back to the best on-road, off-road bike in the world. This is why you pay the big bucks. The expansion zip has its own little holder to keep it out of the way and scratching your tank. Very nice. Okay, yes, we get lots of sandwiches in that, but no thermos. Codger Biker is out.